Hey guys, my name is Lauren. I'm a sophomore at the University of Pennsylvania in the School of Nursing. My major is nursing, obviously. But I'm here today to talk to you about how I chose my essay topic and the editing process. Um, I had a lot of trouble choosing my essay topic at first. I talked with a ton of people about it, my friends, my parents. In fact, my mom had bugged me about it forever. Like, oh, think of an experience that you can write on your college essay about. And I never came up with anything good for the longest time. I tried to start junior year because that's how freaked out I was, as I'm sure you all are. Um, I realized I did want to incorporate some of the things I was interested in and excelled in high school into my essay. But I didn't want to be obnoxious and be like, this are all my achievements and look how fantastic I am because, they read your resume and they obviously know that you achieved things, and I just didn't want to overwhelm and look kind of like an idiot to the admissions people. Um, so basically, I kind of wrote down a couple chunks and experiences that I thought were important to me. And if you read my essay, which is entitled Flair, which should be posted on or around near this video, it it talks about an experience I had my freshman year of high school that was kind of motivational. In high school, I participated in debate, and that's something I really excelled in. And so it talks about an experience the first time I had to speak in front of a super large crowd. It was 400 people at a model congress, and it talks about how um, my teacher kind of pumped me up to do well. And I wanted to relate to that, something tied in about how this was about me. And I it is a true story. He did tell me a quote, and I decided to that I wanted to write about that, even though it is a little bit tacky now that I'm thinking about it. But I wanted to kind of tie that into how I'm a real person, and I just don't do these crazy things. So I kind of talked about my job and how it affected my job, and I was nothing special. I was a hostess and at TGI Fridays. um, and so, my best advice to you about choosing your essay topic would be look at the small things and try and piece them together, weave them together to make something that kind of resounds and sticks with you. Um, because not all of us have fantastic experiences. I mean, I'm kind of an average. I didn't have anything, fortunately, that was very painful in my life to write about, that some people did. And experiences such as those make great essay topics if you feel you've suffered through something. um, and I've never had anything super fantastic to talk about either. I never went on a cool experience in some other country where it's something that really impacted my life. um, so I kind of thought oh, I'm so middle of the road, how are the admissions people going to like me? But I took the kind of medial things that kind of stuck out and were important to me and wove them together. Quickly about my writing process, I'll be honest, it sucked. It was long. I did 8 or 9 drafts, and the final one that you read is my eighth and final draft. I was really selective with who I let look at my essays. I don't know. It's kind of a personal thing. I don't think I'm personally that great of a writer, aka why I'm becoming a nurse, not an English major. um, and so I kind of was super selective. I didn't let my parents read it because I didn't I didn't want to know what they thought. I actually let my boyfriend read it and a close family friend. Um, I know some of the things in my essay were super cliche, like the quote "never, never, ever give up." It's stupid, but it kind of stuck out to me. And I, about my writing process, I really did have to cut it down. The first time it was 1,000 words, and that was far too many. So I had to cut it. I cut it down eventually to 480. Um, and I went through draft after draft, but I must say, when going through and editing your essay, it's super important to take a break and step away from your essay. And I even do this now in college. I'll write something. um, Hopefully if you get it done ahead of time, you write something, give it a day or a couple hours if you don't have that, and then go back with a fresh, being revitalized to look at it, and that really gives you a second chance. Same thing goes for when people would tell me, um, or I would get a critique back about my essay. I would read it, go over it, and then I wouldn't go back to fix my essay right away because sometimes the critique people give you isn't that fantastic, honestly. Um, you know, Things I could fix. I wish I didn't make it a super cliche. I wish I had, tried to present myself with more opportunities that I would have had something fantastic to talk about, but we all don't have those kind of opportunities. And I actually am like learning some of the sentence structure, I guess, after getting to college and like taking a college writing course. It it's not as fantastic as I would have hoped, seeing with some of my word choices, but So if I could leave you with a few wise words of wisdom, it would be start as early as possible. Common App, this was my Common App essay, it was the topic of choice. They're up online like in July, but honestly, even before that, you can Google them and find out what they were, or you can just write about the topic of choice. Start early, write a lot of drafts. I waited until school to start, until September 1st, and like that was a terrible decision because I wanted to work hard and do well. But I also wanted to enjoy myself because of senior year. And, with working and sports, it was kind of hard. It was like a little stressful. Um, Edit, 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 super important. I know I was the person in high school where like I didn't edit anything. I just submitted and I never looked back at it. But like you have to edit your college essays. It's super important. And it's important when you get to college as well. Um, and I guess to say don't make the essay a laundry list of your achievements. That, to be completely frank, it's just obnoxious. Like I've read, some of my people's essays, and it's um, just bragging. And you don't want to do that. You want to look like a real down to earth person, and you want to just talk about something that impacted you, and you want to make it how it affected your life. So good luck with everything, and if you need anything or have any questions, just feel free to email me at lauren@ivyally.com. Thank you.